I remember the moment she said it like it was yesterday. We were sitting in the living room, the late afternoon sun spilling through the windows, painting the walls gold. I had just poured us each a glass of wine, trying to salvage the quiet comfort of a weekend together. "Listen," she began, voice casual, almost too casual. "I've been thinking, maybe we should try something new." I frowned. "What do you mean?" She leaned back on the sofa, crossing her legs, twisting her ring nervously. I want to bring him over. My lover. For us. I think an open relationship could, spice things up." For a moment, I just stared. The words didn't sink in at first. I thought maybe I had misheard her. "Wait, what?" I asked, my voice low, calm, but inside, everything was breaking. "You heard me," she said almost cheerfully. "We don't have to hide it. We can be honest. Explore together. Trust me, it could be exciting." Exciting. Her words hung in the air like a blade. The sunlight that had been warm now felt harsh, exposing every corner of my chest, every secret vulnerability I'd hidden from the world. I thought about everything we had, our life, our home, our routines, the laughter in this very living room, the quiet nights curled up on this sofa, and now she wanted to bring him here, our sanctuary, into the space I had built for us. I tried to speak, but my throat was tight. The wine I had poured felt suddenly heavy in my hands. You want to bring him here?" I whispered. "Yes," she said, smiling slightly as if I should be flattered by her honesty. "It's not about leaving you. It's about sharing, growing, trusting." I felt a wave of nausea, but I held myself together. She wanted me to react, to get angry, to yell, to beg, but I didn't. I couldn't. Instead, I stood, slowly, letting my movements fill the silence. I walked to the window and stared outside, imagining this house without the warmth I thought we shared, imagining the space being invaded, the intimacy shattered. "I can't do that," I said finally, voice barely audible. I can't share this with anyone, not with him, not with you if it means him." Her smile faltered. "It's just a trial, a step forward. Don't overreact." I shook my head. "No, it's not overreaction. It's reality, my reality, and this is not part of it." She looked hurt, as if I had failed some invisible test of her desires. But it wasn't about failing her. It was about protecting myself from the kind of betrayal that couldn't be undone. The room went silent. The only sound was the faint hum of the refrigerator, the soft ticking of the wall clock. Marking each second, I realized how different our worlds had become. I sat back down carefully, not touching the wine. I didn't want to drink. Not tonight. "I can't share this house with someone you're seeing behind my back," I said. "I can't pretend this is okay." Her lips trembled, maybe from guilt, maybe from frustration. "You're so controlling," she said, but her voice lacked conviction. She knew that this wasn't control, it was self-preservation. We didn't speak for the rest of the evening. I excused myself to the bedroom, letting her stay in the living room. In the glow of the sunlight, she had turned cold. That night, I lay awake listening to the quiet of the house, the walls, the floorboards, the memories. Every laughter, every shared secret, every argument now felt like a prelude to this moment. By morning, I knew what had to be done. I couldn't participate in a life where love was conditional, where my presence could be replaced by someone else without warning. It wasn't bitterness. It wasn't anger. It was grief. Sad, quiet grief for the life I had thought we had. The next day, I began the process of reclaiming my space, emotionally and physically. I packed my belongings, signed the necessary documents, and prepared to leave the home we had built together. She watched silently, perhaps shocked that I didn't argue, that I didn't fight. But I had fought long enough inside my own heart. Now it was time to leave. As I walked out the door for the last time, I realized something profound. Love isn't about compromise if it erases your sense of self. Trust isn't about tolerance when betrayal is invited. And sometimes, the kindest revenge isn't confrontation. It's walking away, carrying your dignity intact, leaving behind the illusions and the laughter that once masked heartbreak. The house stayed behind, the memories stayed behind, and so did she. But I kept one thing, the knowledge that I had chosen myself, and that, in the quiet aftermath of loss, is more powerful than any argument, any betrayal, or any open relationship she could ever propose.